Got 2 minute games. I gotta at least try them all. This is my First Impression Backlog Deathmarch. Here we've got Disco Elysium, which everyone has been saying is a pretty good game. Let's give it a shot. New game. Select archetype. Oh, you can create your own character. Let's try this. See what's going on. How many points do I have? Absolutely average. Sure, this is just the first impression, so I don't really need to go too hardcore. Get an idea of what's important, what's not, and see what we can go with. Select your signature skill. The skill you select will gain a +1. Additionally, the one cap for every skill of the same type will be raised by 1. Electrochemistry. No idea what any of this stuff is. So, volition, endurance, logic, encyclopedia, conceptualization, visual calculus, physical instrument, flex powerful muscles, enjoy healthy organs, or electrochemistry. Whatever. Physical instrument, sure, whatever. I wonder if you could set all your stats to 1 and still have a decent chance of winning. Begins.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Okay.
Ever. Never, ever.
Sure.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a bowl of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing. There, no ball of meat, no light in the formless nothing. Just night swimming. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Alonzi, let's go.
Nothing down to fuck all borough.
Visit the ancient Zero Hall.
Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will.
Don't stop, keep singing. Sing me the song of death.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Oh, jeez, that last one. That's terrible. Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck, and I'm in it. Step, I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help!
A vile
My
streak
head!
penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
It's heavy metal guitar. Oh no. Bound to have some stiff muscles after that. Okay, so broken window. The window stands broken in its frame, cold and blown in. Okay. Oh, boo. All right. Chair. Okay, so this just means move to something. This means investigate. Or I guess this is a speech bubble, so that just kind of means there's something more there. Hold a tab to highlight. Okay. Let's get dressed. Gained item. Okay, this is the items. Going through it step by step. That's cool. Explaining the simple mechanics. Oh, and it zoomed itself out. Magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red. What is this? Tore out the tape while a song was playing. Still on, rolling empty. You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags on the aluminum keyring. There's a single key on the ring, the number 1. The number, technically you read that as the number 1, so it's number 1. Is that on it? It should open the door. So, can I put the tape? How do I? How do I use the tape on the thing? Put it into held. All right, never mind. What is that? Ush. Fan has 2 chain pull switches. One end ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie somehow attached itself. I'm going to attempt a savoir-faire. Check. Bam! Ah. Oh no. Kind of reminds me of makes me think of some of those uh, board games like Betrayal at House on the Hill or Time Stories or whatever, where you just do like random stuff, or Arkham Horror, where you just do random stuff. And it's like, okay, now you lose one sanity or whatever it is. See bottles in the bathroom. Bine Weir, and right. Can I turn off my sink? Inland Empire. Abort, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't. Oh, okay. Won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. So it's using a lot of just simple RPG tropes, but kind of really going in depth into the, instead of being like, major actions like attack the enemy, it's more like very low level, very intricate personal interaction sort of thing. So that's kind of neat. Behold. Late stage alcoholic. Keep making the face. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? No, this one's for the ladies. Bam. Please promise yourself you are not going to write on any of the ladies, whatever happens. Sure, totally. And I gain experience for that. Can't even tell the truth to yourself. This is a white check. You may retry it. Alright. Alright, it belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. And enough time had passed from the failure of revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species. Okay, I'm trying to parse this sentence here. Enough time had passed from the failure of revolution that, for a fleeting moment, failure of revolution that free market. Okay, I'm removing that to see if it makes more sense. That free market Failure of revolution to that free market economy seems like the ultimate way of life for our species. What? Okay, yeah, sure. Okay. ... Perfect. Okay. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music in an open air boîte de nuit. Alright, I don't know what that is. Revocall? Thought blonde is supposed to have an E at the end. Whatever. Alright, how long ago was the new? So the new is some proper noun referring to, is it referring to the revolution? Okay. Thought gained. So how exactly are the rolls calculated? Okay, so you roll 2 dice plus whatever modifier you have. So the highest I could have. Wait. So 9 plus a +2 modifier for 11 plus my electrochemistry skill. Okay. Oh no. Alright, I have a new thought. Guillaume Le Million. I'm guessing that's how that's pronounced. I have no idea. Whatever happened to Guillaume? Whatever. The slendering new lines of some starlet. Be nice they had a pronunciation guide on there, but yeah, whatever. I guess this must be a natively French developer. I'm not completely sure about that though. Okay, so you internalize thoughts. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Alright, I can't speed up by double clicking. Let's go. The year is 51. Hello.
Officer.
Clasier?
No. Because you're a police officer, sir. I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright, it's just a first impression. Let's see what happens. Oh! Boom. Fair enough. Lean into it. Apocalypse. There we go.
It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me. And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
All right. Making it a priority one. That's a catchphrase from the English translation of an old anime called Onegai Teacher, or Please Teacher. The things you think of. I should enthusiastically do that. Find smokes and smoke them. Okay. So obviously taking a very avant-garde approach to the whole. It seems like it's more of a adventure type game than a true RPG. But I guess they were always kind of one and the same sort of thing. Just, you know, different focus. It seems more adventure game focused than RPG. Or at least what I consider RPG style focused. I mean, you are technically playing a role, but yeah, you get what I mean. I'm talking mechanically. It seems more in line with a adventure game. But yeah, whatever. Almost kind of reminds me of it's a game I played on my First Impression thing a long time ago. Heroin Quest. No, not that kind of heroin, but it was you play some lady and you can pick her different stats or whatever to make her stronger in fights or stronger at other things or whatever. So that one was kind of a RPG adventure game cross too. I'd have to double check that one. I think that was, I think that may have been way back when I was still doing like four in a row type format for this thing. But yeah, so that would have been years ago. Anyway, so yeah, overall seems like an interesting game. Does seem like it is a little bit self-absorbed, perhaps, which isn't too terrible. I mean, it could definitely do some interesting stuff. Definitely taking a different approach here. Take whatever's on the table. Yep. Woohoo! Royale. So yeah, could be very cool. I think I may actually get around to getting into this for realsies at some point. Judging by the fact that you have different stat loadouts, I'm not sure how long it is. I'm sure there might be different advantages to doing it with different stats and whatnot. Could be interesting, but anyway. So yeah, it seems pretty cool. Like I said, it was reviewed highly. I think it actually won like RPG of the Year in like some game awards or whatever. Like I said, I'm not sure how RPG it qualifies, but I don't think they really have an adventure game category anyway. So yeah, sure, whatever. Some games it's kind of hard to really split the line, and I shouldn't really be splitting hairs here. If it wants to call itself an RPG, go ahead and be an RPG. It's not like the words are set in stone or anything, but this is not calling itself a roguelike or a roguelite. That's a topic for another time. Those games kind of piss me off. Anyway, enough rambling. Although the game seems like it's all about rambling, so I guess it's kind of fitting with the theme there. So anyway, Disco Elysium seems kind of neat. So I'll probably get around to it in the near future. But anyway, till next time, later.